Okay, I'm gonna start this again. All Hallows Eve, a 2013 anthology movie. Written and directed by Damien Leone, or Lewan, whichever one. Stars Katie Maguire. And, you know, watching this movie again, and then seeing what he did with the mascot in the movie, Art the Clown, these stories don't really make much sense. I know that they're I know they're short films, but I mean the first one. Okay, the wraparound basically is the babysitter and the kids that she's babysitting. They went out trick or treating, and they get a VHS tape in their candy bag. They want to watch it. She doesn't want them to watch it, but then she lets them watch it to make sure it's all good. So they watch it, and there's these shorts on it. Okay, but then the wraparound, story short, after throughout every these three shorts, after they're done watching them, weird stuff happens where I swear, and like there's an alien in this. I swear, like there's a shot where it's by the stairs, and like you see like a quick glimpse of something darting up the steps or something. Like I think it was the alien, and then you have I did think it was kind of creepy with Art and the wraparound ending of it, where um she's trying to she's trying to take the tape out of the VCR, and it's not letting her. She's having a hard time getting it out, but she sees Art on the TV, and the TV's broadcasting her in the living room, and Art's sitting on the sofa, and he slowly approaches her, and she's trying her best to get the tape out. I thought that was pretty intense. I'll say that's probably the best scene in this movie. The acting in this is fine by everybody. The makeup effects are pretty good, I will say, for a really low budget film. I will say this Damien guy, he is talented in makeup effects. I am excited for Terrifier 2, because I would like. It sucks that I had to wait this year, but um, I think it's supposed to be out early this year, so. But yeah, I am going to be reviewing the first Terrifier. I did do a commentary on it where I showed the actual movie. It's on my BitChute channel, which is down below. But yeah, this movie, again, the shorts are fine. I get, like, the first one is this girl who's waiting on a train, I guess, at a train station, and Art the Clown's there, and he drugs her or whatever, and then she wakes up in this underground sewer tunnel place, and there's this pig man, which looks kind of lame. Kills two girls. She escapes a minute, but then she gets captured somehow by a cult, and then they kill the one girl that they impregnated. They take the fetus out of her, and then they decide, I'm gonna bang this new girl, and I guess it's supposed to be the actual devil. Well, I liked some of the makeup, prosthetic masks that the actors were wearing. I did like some of them. And there's like this bird person I liked. I thought was cool. This one with a weird grin on its face, it has like shark teeth and like milk white eyes. The devil, like the guy who plays the devil, I love the touch where it has smoke illuminating from his mouth every time he opens it a little bit, so like you see smoke out of his mouth as he's approaching her. I thought that was cool. The second story, I know a lot of people probably will say that's the weakest one, but the first one is just too fast and doesn't really explain anything. I mean, you get to just, it's a cult, whatever. This one, it's basically a guy in a, alien suit, a helmet type thing, and sort of, it looks like a scuba diver type, alien, but I didn't mind the way, I liked how he moved like he was in water, like on our planet, he's kind of, the way he moved I liked, but that's just me. Um, but yeah, there's really no gore in this one for sure. Like, it's just basically him. And the commentary, Damien wanted the alien, I guess, to be more like a Jason. It's supposed to be like a slasher type thing where he's stalking this girl throughout this house. And we don't really know much about her, except that she's new to the area, and I guess, and her husband just moved in. And her husband's been painting this weird paint, or having dreams, and he's been painting this portrait, and she doesn't know what it is yet. And then by the end, it's Art the clown that's the portrait, which is a creepy looking portrait of him. I'll give it that. But yeah, she gets abducted pretty much. It was a pretty uneventful story. Really, if they just cut that out, you wouldn't have missed anything. Really, the movie would have been even more shorter. The third one, which is Terrifier. This one with I think the girl's supposed to be a costume designer. I never minded this one. I love the fact that every time she passes Art the clown on the road, he keeps popping up every couple miles. He's popping up even though she just passed him like 5 minutes ago. And then there he is again with a sign. And then he starts stalking her, and then of course he, terrorizes her, and then I guess decides to call her a pig because I don't know why. Apparently I guess he likes to bite people's faces off and make them into different molds of pigs, make some pig faces. Kills the one guy that tries to help her. Literally just takes a gun out of his car or whatever and just pops the guy in the head. So whatever. But yeah, this lead girl, she was okay. She wasn't really much of a fighter. At least not like the Samantha girl in the actual Terrifier movie. But yeah, this one's just really, you're not missing much. I mean, if you want to get introduced to, I guess, Art the Clown. But really, I would say watch Terrifier, because Terrifier, he's all up in that movie. That's his movie. But this one where they're trying to link him into all three stories. I mean, and then Damien explains on the commentary where, I want to link him so he's sort of like a bad omen almost to people. He's like really death or whatever. He brings death or whatever and destruction. And then I know he plans to do like origin stuff with Art, but I wouldn't mind really not knowing anything about him. I mean, we know he's like Michael Myers where you stab him, he doesn't make a noise. I guess he does feel pain, but he doesn't, verbalize it or vocalize it. But yeah, I don't mind it, but I would say it's a time waster at best. Again, the actual movie with Art the Clown, Terrifier, I would say watch that instead, because that has way better gore, and pretty much, and that one, even I guess you can argue, that's a pretty lame story because it's just a stock and slash film. But I don't know, that one had more of an 80s throwback type thing with it. So yeah, I would say watch Terrifier over this. This isn't really a rant. I don't want to say it's a rant, but it's just an uneventful anthology movie.